All right, so we got this little Sporty that we picked up. It was kind of a cool deal because the bike came in, a kid brought it in, he had wrecked it. We kind of assessed it. It was way out of his budget to repair it. He didn't have insurance, so
yeah,
we made him a killer deal on it. Yeah, we picked it up for pretty reasonable, and then we got to strip it down, rebuild everything. But rather than just build it back to stock and sell it, we were like, well, let's just do some cool shit to it. So we kind of started browsing around, looking at ideas.
Yeah.
We actually stumbled across this super cool motocross bike.
Yeah, really cool dirt bike that we kind of took inspiration from for this build.
Yeah. So we kind of have this colorway theme, like this tan and red and black theme kind of rolling through it that that's the color. It was kind of a custom built motocrosser.
Yeah.
And we saw it and we're like, oh dude, that bike's killer looking. So let's kind of copy that, kind of run with that theme and that style. So we decided to kind of build this thing up like a tracker slash scrambler,
kind of like a scrambler
on off-road deal. So we're gonna have enduro tires on it. We cut the front fender, and the front fender, we chopped up, made this high mount.
Right. Yeah. Mount for the triple tree.
Yeah.
Give it a real kind of off-road look.
Rear fender, we bought the Tsunami fender from Lowbrow.
Right.
It has kind of that, kind of short, kind of off-road style.
Kind of gives it an off-road style with that kick up at the back.
Yeah, so it's, as close to like a MX fender you're gonna get without totally chopping up the whole frame and everything. So we'll do tall suspension, moto bars. We're still undecided on an exhaust.
We are still undecided on the exhaust.
So we've thrown around some ideas of doing a custom in-house pipe and building it from scratch, kind of giving it more of a MX style, but I think that's the one thing we haven't ordered anything, we haven't bought anything, we haven't decided 100% on. So that's something to stay tuned for. We're gonna continue to think about that and figure that part out. But like as of right now, like it's, stripped down. We did get the front end built.
Yeah, front end's been completed. Kind of waiting on paint at the moment.
Yeah, all the tins are at paint, so we're, they're getting done now. We have some of the powder coated stuff for the motor. We're doing all, powder coat all the covers and everything on the motor to kind of give it that custom look. Some of the other parts are trickling in. We got our chain drive, bars, seat, stuff like that. So we're gonna start piecing this thing together pretty quick here, but, kind of waiting on, I think right now, mainly paint and the wheels. So the wheels we actually we're just running the stock mags. I think they're 13 spoke.
They're a 13 spoke mag. We had them powder coated black, and we're gonna be trying our hand at some pinstriping for this one.
So yeah, we
try to lay a nice red line on the spokes.
Yeah, give it just kind of a trick look. Yeah, and we talked about doing just like a single pinstripe around the outside of the rim, but then we're like, man, it'd be cool if we just ran a stripe down every one of the spokes just to give it kind of a cool look. So we're gonna be doing those. So stay tuned for those. That is gonna turn out super cool and just really make, because everybody's got black wheels, but we're just gonna add something different to make them unique.
Yeah, just make it pop a little bit.
So this bike is gonna be for sale. We're just building this just to flip it and sell it. So this bike is gonna be available here soon. I'm hoping we have this thing done in the next, 30 days.
Yeah. As
parts start trickling in, we're gonna start putting this thing together. So it's just a fun little project we're just excited about. Just have some fun with it. It was just a bike that happened, kind of fell into our lap. And we're just like, hey, let's just have some fun with it this off season while we have a little bit of time while the snow's flying. And so just kind of getting after it.
Yeah, it's been a really fun build so far, getting to do all the fabrication on this, and just being able to be a little creative with the bike too, and not do your everyday build.
Yeah, I mean it's a nice break from the daily grind of just routine maintenance, tires, motor builds. Like I mean that stuff's fun and all, but we do that stuff all the time. Like the front fender on this thing. Like for example, like we wanted to give it an off-road look, so we're trying to figure out how to do a high mount fender And we looked around at a bunch of different sporties and how different people have done it. Some guys just buy like a motocross fender or supermoto.
Yeah, and it kind of ends up looking a little big for the bike.
The stubby supermoto fenders look okay. They're all right, but with the color combo we were doing, we couldn't find.
Yeah, there was no plastics available for
in that tan color, so we kind of couldn't go that route. So we were able to kind of put our thinking caps on and took the stock fender and
chopped it up,
chopped kind of the mounting bracket off of it, and then we shortened the fender, used the mounting bracket to bolt to the bottom of the triple tree, and then kind of welded everything and built some mounts and kind of reversed it to a high mount fender. So it was kind of fun just to kind of think outside the box and think like, okay, what can we do with what we have here? And we built the whole fender out of the old fender.
Yeah.
And so it's, a nice break from the routine grind of all these other bikes. So it's been fun. Like I said, this bike will be for sale, so stay tuned. We'll get you some update videos and, update you on the progress. We'll show you the end product when we're all done. We're, kind of excited. It'll be a reasonably priced sporty, so stay tuned. If you're interested, if you're looking, get a hold of us, come down and check it out. And like I said, stay tuned.